The morning sun cast long shadows across Terminal B as 16-year-old triplets Maya, Zara, and Kira Williams walked confidently toward Gate 15. Their matching designer backpacks and first-class boarding passes drew curious glances from other travelers. Maya, the eldest by 3 minutes, led her sisters with quiet determination. Zara clutched her science textbook, while Kira adjusted her art portfolio case. They were heading to a prestigious summer program in Chicago, a reward for their academic excellence. Flight attendant Susan Parker stood at the gate counter, her sharp eyes scanning the boarding passengers. When she spotted the 3 black teenagers approaching the first-class line, her expression hardened. She had worked for Sky High Airlines for 12 years and prided herself on spotting troublemakers. These girls, despite their polished appearance, didn't belong in premium seating. Not in her mind. "Excuse me, girls," Susan called out, her voice dripping with false sweetness. "I need to see your tickets again, along with additional identification." Maya handed over their boarding passes calmly. "Here you go, ma'am. We're traveling together." Susan examined the tickets with exaggerated scrutiny, turning them over multiple times. "These seem unusual. First-class tickets are quite expensive. How did 3 teenagers afford these seats?" "Our mother purchased them for us," Zara replied politely, though tension crept into her voice. "I'll need to see credit card statements and proof of purchase," Susan demanded, ignoring the growing line of impatient passengers behind them. Other travelers began whispering among themselves. An elderly woman shook her head disapprovingly. A businessman checked his watch and sighed loudly. The sisters felt dozens of eyes judging them, assuming the worst. "Ma'am, we have valid tickets and proper identification," Kira said, her artist's hands trembling slightly. "Is there a problem?" Susan's voice grew louder, attracting more attention. "The problem is that these tickets appear fraudulent. I'm calling security immediately." "Fraudulent?" Maya's voice remained steady despite her racing heart. "These tickets were purchased directly from your airline's website." "Young lady, don't take that tone with me," Susan snapped, reaching for her radio. "Security to Gate 15, immediately. We have a situation with suspicious passengers." The gate area fell silent except for the crackling radio static. Families with children moved away from the commotion. Business travelers pulled out their phones to record the unfolding drama. 2 security officers arrived within minutes, their heavy footsteps echoing across the terminal floor. Officer Martinez and Officer Johnson approached with professional caution. "What seems to be the issue here?" Martinez asked, his hand resting on his radio. Susan pointed dramatically at the sisters. "These 3 are trying to board first class with what I believe are stolen or counterfeit tickets. They can't provide adequate proof of purchase." "We can provide proof," Maya said firmly, pulling out her phone. "Our mother is Lisa Chin Williams. She's the CEO of this airline." Susan laughed mockingly. "Right, and I'm the Queen of England. Nice try, sweetheart." While the confrontation escalated, Maya discreetly activated her phone's recording feature. She scrolled through her contacts and found her mother's emergency number. The call connected immediately. "Mom, we need help," Maya whispered urgently. "We're at Gate 15, and the flight attendant is accusing us of having fake tickets." Lisa Chin Williams was in the middle of a board meeting when her phone buzzed. As CEO of Sky High Airlines, she recognized crisis situations immediately. Her 3 daughters' voices carried panic she'd never heard before. "Stay calm, sweetheart. I'm coming right now," Lisa said, already grabbing her jacket. "Don't let them remove you from that gate." 20 minutes later, the boarding door suddenly opened. Instead of passengers, a woman in an expensive business suit strode purposefully into the gate area. Her heels clicked against the floor like a countdown timer. Lisa Chin Williams had arrived, and her expression promised consequences. What exactly is happening here? Lisa's voice commanded immediate attention from everyone in the vicinity. Susan turned, still unaware of who she was addressing. Ma'am, please step back. We're handling a security situation involving these 3 individuals. These 3 individuals are my daughters, Lisa said, her voice deadly calm. And I am Lisa Chen Williams, Chief Executive Officer of Sky High Airlines. The color drained from Susan's face instantly. Officers Martinez and Johnson straightened their postures, recognizing the gravity of the situation. Passengers pulled out phones to capture the unfolding confrontation. Susan Parker, employee number 4447, Lisa continued, reading from her phone after a quick call to HR. You are terminated, effective immediately. Your discriminatory behavior toward my daughters and blatant racial profiling violate every principle this company stands for. Susan stammered, I was just doing my job, following protocol. Your job is to serve all passengers with respect and dignity, Lisa interrupted. Instead, you chose to humiliate 3 honor students because of their skin color. Security will escort you from the premises. Lisa addressed the crowd of onlookers, her voice carrying across the terminal. Sky High Airlines has 0 tolerance for discrimination. Every passenger deserves equal treatment, regardless of age, race, or appearance. The sisters stood together, vindicated but emotionally drained. Other passengers approached to apologize for their earlier assumptions. The elderly woman who had shaken her head now smiled warmly at the girls. As the plane finally boarded, Maya, Zara, and Kira settled into their first-class seats with their mother beside them. Justice had been swift, but the lesson would last forever. Sometimes, standing up to prejudice requires more than quiet dignity. Sometimes, it requires action, accountability, and the courage to demand better from the world.